Hey champs, today it's 27th of February and today is gonna be the last 27th of February 2021. Sometimes I think we need to appreciate life a lot more than we currently do. Like you watching this video right now is not gonna come back. This second is not gonna come back. That's why we need to appreciate every minute of our life. We can have a lot of money. We can have physical possessions. But what we can have is the time spent. So what I want to explain today is the habits, the bad habits that keep us poor. Not only financially, but emotionally too. I have been personally doing a lot of morning routines. I have been trying out exercising. I have been trying out meditation. I have been trying out breathing techniques. I've been trying out whatnot. Half a liter of water. Half a liter of water with lemon. Eating this, eating that. I've been trying a lot of things. To be honest, I stuck with drinking half a liter of water, meditation or breathing. Sometimes I do meditation, sometimes I do breathing, and I also exercise for 3 minutes every morning. These habits keep my brain healthy and I can do the things with more ease throughout the day. I also like taking stone cold showers. I've been doing it for 7 years now. As you can see in the video that should pop right above my head now, I've been taking stone cold showers. And those things that push me out of the comfort really make me resistant to the obstacles through the day. And I'll explain. Like, who wants to wake up every morning, dress up and go out on a cold morning, go to work, do the work they don't really even love? Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that really from the bottom of their heart? I can easily say no one, because the truth is we force ourselves to get out of bed. We force ourselves to dress, right? Every morning. We force ourselves to go out. We force ourselves to work. We mostly force ourselves to do the things we don't love and like doing every single day. The reality is that forcing yourself to do things is healthy for you, because if you force yourself to go through the obstacles, you're gonna have long-term fulfillment. For example, eating a chocolate is gonna give you instant source of gratification, but on the long run, you're not gonna feel well about it, right? You can have extra weight, you can feel bad, you can have diabetes even in the future. I think we should all positively force ourselves to do things, because forcing ourselves in this moment is gonna give us long-term gratification. For example, forcing yourself to exercise every day is gonna give you a healthy habit that's gonna make you healthy on the long run, right? If you force yourself to meditate every single day, you're gonna be more mindful, right? One of the benefits of meditation. If you force yourself to eat healthy, you're gonna create a habit that's gonna make you healthy on the long run. Because the truth is, our brain is mostly saving the energy, and I'll explain that why. Long time ago, we had to preserve our energy, right? We were attacked by lions, we were attacked by tribes. We have to preserve all the energy we have, every atom of energy, so we can use it when we need it most, when we are in real danger. But today we don't have real danger, right? You wake up comfortable in your bed, in your apartment, in your own house. You wake up safe. You don't have any danger every morning. Now we confuse fear with danger. And that's the real problem. Most of you, when you wake up, you take your phone, right? You open Instagram, you read news you mostly don't like to read, or you fill your head with information that are not useful for you every morning. And the most viral articles, as a marketeer I know, are the ones that spread fear. You read an article about how this global situation now can do a lot of damage on you, and you're fearful. You think you're in real danger when you're sitting at home. And that's not true, right? We should be really careful with the information we're fed, especially on social media. The fact is, we can do things every single day that will make us better human beings. And I just want to explain the 3 bad habits that make you poor. Not financially only, but emotionally. So the first habit is procrastination on important tasks. I'm gonna tell you a story about myself. When I was starting out, I had 19, 20 years, and I was prolonging the process of opening a website for about 2 years. That is a hell of a long time to procrastinate on something important, right? And then I had no financial sources anymore. I had $0 in my pocket, and I was pushed by myself to start creating a website. And we shouldn't wait for those type of factors to push us to do things, because not all of us can expect something unfortunate to happen so we can be successful, or we can be fulfilled, or we can be happy. I was personally pressed down to the gutter, and I said to myself, you're either going to become something, someone on this world, or you're going to be an idiot just like most of the people around you. And then I pushed myself like really hard to become something. I started my first website in 2 hours. I found a YouTube video that I was watching and doing step by step, and I opened the website in about 10 hours. Let's say 10 hours. I opened my first website in 10 hours, and I was procrastinating for 2 years to do that. I was waiting for something external to happen so I could start a website, and that's not a smart choice to do. So I don't know you personally, but I can honestly say you must do it right now. Even if you don't feel like it, just push yourself to do the things you know are right for you. Don't wait for fireworks to happen for you to start. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for first of the month. You can start in this exact moment. Nothing should happen for you to start building something. You can start a business in this moment. We have all these amazing tools online. We can use these tools to open a business, to work on this business, and create great income. Just remember that all it takes is 1 single second to start something. I usually hear people, I'll start to cut on Monday. I'll quit smoking first of the month. I will start to exercise on Monday. And you know what's the brutal reality? These people never do any of those things, ever. Like maybe they'll quit smoking for 1 day. They'll start exercising for a week. They'll start with their diet for about 2-3 days. But after that, they'll be the same person as they were before. And here is something I want to explain. You need to connect with the goal emotionally, on deep emotional level. Like I was pressed down to the gutter. I had zero in my pocket. Either I would have ended up as a douchebag, or I must do something to create a person out of myself. The thought of me being a poor douchebag for the rest of my life, I was so fearful of the thought that I was pushed to do things. I had no choice. I didn't ever want to go back to that emotional state. I didn't ever want to feel that way again. And every day when I say I'm lazy, I can't do that, immediately that thought occurs to me. Like, no, you're gonna stand up, you're gonna do the work, no matter how you feel. I give myself no choice because I don't ever want to feel that way again. James, I don't know you personally, but I know deeply you know what's important for you in this very second. I know you have some bad habits you want to cut, right? You maybe want to lose some weight. You maybe want to quit smoking. Maybe you want to start exercising. Whatever it is, it all takes 1 second for you to start. It's not going to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would be happy. Everyone would be in perfect shape. No one would smoke. Everyone would exercise. But not many people do this, right? So no, it's not gonna be easy. Some days you may feel lazy. Some days you may feel more tired than usual. But don't act upon your emotions. Your emotions are telling you something. But when you stand up and when you start doing the work, you're gonna be in the mood of doing the work. Motion determines emotion. Always remember that, always. So stop procrastinating on important tasks. Not on Monday, not tomorrow, not first of the month, but now. The second is drowning in your comfort. We've all been there. Watching Netflix, scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. We are perfect at creating these comfortable bubbles. And I think we should blame partially evolution. We are perfect at creating these comfortable bubbles, like comfort zone bubbles. One bubble is watching Netflix. Another bubble is scrolling on Instagram. And to be honest, we can partially blame evolution because as we said, we are trying to preserve our energy. Your brain is primed to think negatively because thinking negatively saves lives. That's how we got here after all the disasters that happened in the past. We were always afraid of what might happen, what could go wrong every single day. As we said today, we don't have those types of dangers. We are living in a pretty safe world today. There is no lion next to your bed waiting for you to wake up and eat you, right? There is no snake under your bed. We need to realize, we need to put that thought into our brain that today we don't have real danger. Most is fear and anxiety based on imaginative danger. So don't preserve your energy, because when you stay comfortable, you're destroying every instinct we have as humans. Your body is starting to be lazy, because see our bodies as a perfect computer. They can adapt to anything. If you eat junk food all the time, your body is gonna adapt to that junk food, but it's not gonna last as it should last. For example, if you lay in bed for a week, your muscles are gonna become a lot weaker and they can even atrophy. As I found in research, strength can decrease as much as 20 to 30% after only a week of complete bed rest. So if you lay in bed for a week, you are going to decrease your strength 20 to 30%. And that's pretty rapid if you ask me. And the research also says that it takes much longer to regain the strength than it took to lose it. So when you're drowning in your comfort zone, you're basically digging a rut. And the more you dig, the deeper it becomes. There will be a point in time when you're gonna be so deep in the rut that it's gonna take a lot of work to get out of the rut. So champs, comfort zone is a big no-no. You know what's comfortable for you. And I don't say it's wrong sometimes to lay in bed, watch a couple of TV series on Netflix. But if you do that every single day for a couple of hours, I think personally that is wrong. The third and the last is relying on one source of income. This is gonna be strictly about financial income. And I'm really mad sometimes that they don't teach us this in school. They teach us about chemistry, about physics, about math. And no one tells you that you shouldn't rely on one source of income. No one tells you that if you take a portion of your money and invest in the S&P 500 index fund, you're gonna be set for life. Let me do a simple math for you. If you invest $300 in the S&P 500 index fund with annual return that is historically 8%, you're gonna be a millionaire if you invest for 40 years every month $300. Your total amount invested is $144,300, and you're gonna end up having $1 million. Why no one tells you this in school? There should be a class about financial independence where they teach us things like this. I personally don't care about physics or chemistry. If you care about physics or chemistry, your teachers should see that and put you in the class. But no matter what you are, even if you're a physicist, you're gonna need to be financially independent. You should be able to set small portion aside and invest it into the stock market, for example, into a safe index fund like the S&P 500. Look, the reality is that having zero sources of income is the worst case scenario. But also having only one source of income is not gonna make you comfortable to live, right? You're only gonna depend on one source of income for your entire life. And the world is pretty volatile right now. Just look at what happened last year. For example, if you work in a hotel last year, you're gonna be left without a job. And imagine how stressful it is to have a mortgage and you have zero sources of income. That can really be stressful for anyone, and that can even ruin your health to a detrimental point. So champs, don't think one step ahead only. Think few steps ahead upfront. Set a small portion aside and invest. That can be your second source of income. Have a small side hustle. Maybe buy and sell stuff. Always have skill to earn from multiple sources of income. Champs, don't go on autopilot for your entire life. Don't let people carve you into a version of yourself they want to see. Be your own person. It's not always easy to be yourself, but when you force yourself to do that, it's gonna be a lot easier as time goes by. You know now exactly what you should stop or quit or start. Don't procrastinate it. Don't drown in your comfort zone. These things will only dig a deep rut. And in time, you're not gonna have the same energy you have right now. Maybe you're 20 or 18. On 30 years, 10 years later, you're not gonna have the same energy. On 40, you're not gonna have the same energy when you were 30. On 50, you're not gonna have the same energy when you were 40. So you get my point. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start doing the right thing. Start right now. And before you quit this video, just make sure to smash that like button so we can spread this information even more. And if you wanna see more useful information that I have to give, make sure to subscribe on my YouTube channel. So before you start now, hear me another minute. I just want to say that I understand when you're all alone sitting at home every night and no one comes and taps you on the back and tells you, wow, you lose 10 pounds. Wow, you did a great job. No matter how silent the world gets, sometimes you have to force yourself to have long-term gratification instead of short-term gratification. The toxic habits will always give you short-term gratification. Take for example a burger. It's very tasty. Ketchup is dripping out of your mouth. You enjoy every bite at every second. But after 1 hour, you have more energy or less energy. You know the answer. But if you choose to eat salad with something healthy, you're gonna have more energy. And if you eat healthy every single day, you're gonna be healthier in the long run. That's not a science fiction. It's very basic. Thank you for smashing that like button. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna create a lot more videos and value, endless value for free to you guys. Whoa. Also, make sure to watch this video next because you're gonna love it.